I followed Eldritch through the vortex, but very quickly wished I hadn't. My landings needed work. There was worse to come. I'd caught up with Eldritch all right, only it looked like he was now playing trumpet in the Salvation Army of Darkness.
Right on cue. I knew you'd follow me. Nothing if not predictable, my cretinous friend.
Watch who you're calling friend. You know, you can judge a man by the company he keeps, and yours smells like roadkill, pal.
And yet I suspect they're your intellectual equals. Excuse me if I leave you to become acquainted. It's late, I'm tired, and I still have to take over the world.
So, tell me about yourself. Is there a Mrs. Ugly to keep you cold at night? Hey, would you like to just sit down and work out our differences? No? Me neither. Butt and Ugly decided to have a kid. And guess what? You're the result.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Evil Dead: A Fistful of Boomstick. Now this is Colonial DearBorn, and as you may see here, there is a vortex stopping us from getting into DearBorn. So what we're going to have to do is walk along this way, but first we have to talk to this NPC.
Okay, so what are you guys supposed to be? Cavalry?
Mr. Williams, what are you doing out here alone? You know how dangerous these woods have become.
Do I know you?
Why, you've been the blacksmith of our town for nigh on 20 years. Did you take a blow to the head?
I think you're confusing me with someone else, like a blacksmith maybe.
I've known you since you were knee-high to a cartwheel. Though I confess, I never saw you in such strange garb.
Look, let's not start with the whole garb thing, okay? I'm trailing someone, and I figured he headed into town. Do you mind pointing out the way?
The town is back down that road a ways. Did you forget that, too? Please, go home and rest, Mr. Williams.
Boy, this Mr. Williams stuff is getting old real fast.
Right, so we're going to have to talk to an NPC to get a ring. But before we do, we're going to have to grab some ammo and some health. And we're going to have some deadites to fight along here.
Klaatu and Pator. Got it.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to talk to him first.
Okay, so if you're the owner, I'm guessing this must be the little house on the prairie.
Why, it's Williams, isn't it? Mr. Williams, the...
Yeah, I got it. Williams the blacksmith. Now, hey, pal, I'm running a little low on silver, and I could sure use some for, blacksmithing. Got any I could borrow?
Would you be making silver bullets, Mr. Williams? To rid the forest of these infernal creatures?
Well, as a matter of fact, you're getting pretty damn warm. Can you help me out?
All I have is this ring. It was my father's and his father's before him. Do you promise to use it well?
Hey, how long have you known old Willie the blacksmith? Come on!
Here, take it, and Godspeed.
Now, you remember the ring that you got from the bikers earlier on in the game? Well, you give it to this NPC, and you probably already know that because I tried to give him it too early.
Hey, I feel bad about taking your father's ring. Will you take this one in return?
Why, Mr. Williams, it's a lovely ring. In truth, it's far nicer than my father's. Won't you take a few bottles of my own special brewed moonshine as a token of my thanks?
Well, normally I don't drink on the job, but... Oh, what the hell. Thanks.
In here, there is some ammo. Now, we're
Cool.
not going to go down the road at the other side of that because it just brings us to where we're going to go anyway. But the reason why we're going this way is because there's lots of health bags. There's 2, I think, either 2 or 3. Can't really remember the exact number. I think it might be 2. I went backwards. That leads me back to there, so now I go up this way. And there should be another health bag waiting for me. I've got more than 3, that's good. Meaning more than 3 of them magic things. Because now I can...
Patu and Pator.
And now we can go into town. Grab ourselves another health bag. I think I'll use the handgun this time. 1, 2.
Now, where did I put my ammo? Oh, there it is, inside your skull.
No, please.
Hey, you look like a guy with his finger on the pulse. It sounds dumb, I know, but do you mind telling me what year it is?
Been taking a drop of the blacksmith's moonshine, friend? Last I heard, it's the year of our Lord 1695.
1695. Oh, terrific. Oh, that's just great.
Now look at you. There's something of a semblance between you and the blacksmith. Are the two of you kinfolk?
Well, if you mean are we related, I was starting to wonder the same thing. You know where I might find him?
Try his workshop down by the hill far side of the town hall. But take care. The night holds perils for the unwary.
Oh, believe me, I'm wary. Oh, this is going to be some reunion.
One of the objectives of this area is to get 5 pieces of a spell. And we're going to get one of the pieces really early on. Because there is one type of deadite that holds the spell pieces in this area. And then we get a spell piece from... We get a spell piece from the blacksmith, and we get another spell piece from the guy in the church later on. And then the last 2 we get near the time when we need it. Now we can get the first spell piece. Here, have a drink.
We've secretly replaced this deadite's brain with a chainsaw blade. But be quiet. Let's see if he notices.
What, you want a drink too? There you go.
Evening, Padre. Sorry to bust in on you, but
You're welcome in the Lord's house. I was about to pray for the soul of our dear town. Will you join me?
no, but I think it's a swell idea. Hey, I'm looking for a guy. A real AAA sinner material. Might have come this way. You seen anyone suspicious looking?
I did see a man run into the graveyard a while back. Something about him urged me to be wary, so I locked the graveyard gate after him.
Well, that's good. Wary is good. Now, where's the key?
I threw it away. In the circumstances, I thought better safe than sorry.
Where this town is concerned, Padre, it's a little late for both. Is that gate the only way out of the graveyard?
No, there are 2 paths that lead into the woods beyond the graveyard. But I doubt he would be reckless enough to venture there.
Well, that's because you don't know Eldred. See, he's a moron.
Now we're going to go to the blacksmith. And we're going to get an upgrade for one of our prosthetic weapons.
Hey, come on, you're getting blood everywhere.
The spray pump.
Come on, come get some!
Looks like this guy is a man after my own heart. And every other part, too. Nice shooting. You must be Williams.
Sure am. Who am I talking to?
Well, here's the thing. See, I think you and me might be family, only not in the home for Thanksgiving sort of way.
Talk straight to me, fella. You saying we're kin?
Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but just hear me out. I'm from the future, and I have a hunch that I am your great something or other.
Hell, that don't surprise me.
It don't?
Look around you. Whole world's gone crazy all of a sudden. Plus, you sure got the Williams chin. Question is, you got the Williams balls?
How do we tell?
I'm hoping you came here with a little future know-how to kick the butt of these damn dirty demon whatevers. That right?
No, pretty close, only it's way easier said than done. Are you any good at making weapons?
Ain't nothing I can't cook up with a piece of metal. Bring me the parts and I'll cook something up for you. Might even have something on you I can use.
Well, I got this lighter. Can you do anything with that?
Give me that spray thingammy you got there. Now go find some more parts. Time you come back, I'll have something sweet for you. Meantime, you can take my hand cannon along for company.
Thanks. I'll be sure to keep it warm.
This means we're going to have to go into the side of the barn. We're going to get a health upgrade and a spell upgrade. And the parts we're going to have is going to be a shotgun upgrade.
But I know what killing is.
But we cannot access the barn until later on in the game. But we could go into the side of it, get the upgrade for the shotgun, get a spell meter upgrade, and our health upgrade is just over here.
Batu Ampator.
The lightning spell in this game is so good. Against these types of deadite anyway.
Excellence in the workplace. That's my motto.
I believe there is a melee weapon behind one of the houses. And there's one that has ammo as well. There's the sickle. Is this the one with the ammo? There we go. Spell meter upgrade, and the parts to upgrade our shotgun.
That all you got? You're on my land and you ain't invited!
Nice going, Gramps. Hey, it dropped this piece of paper. I wouldn't have pegged him for a big reader.
I found one of those earlier, covered in strange writings. Made my flesh creep. I gave it to the preacher in case he could make sense of it.
Smart move. Here, I found this over by the barn. Anything mean and deadly spring to mind?
Hand me that boomstick of yours. Give me a couple ticks and I'll see what I can fashion.
Huh. Wonder what a place like this goes for in 1695. Open, breezy, light. A real fixer-upper.
Here you go. Fires 8 rounds without a reload now. Use these bolt cutters on it. Figure they might be useful to you.
Thanks, Pops.
I finished with your spray thingamajig, too. Just fill it with moonshine or anything else that burns, and you can use it to shoot fire.
Hey, kind of like a flamethrower, huh?
Flamethrower? I like that. Might get me a patent on this little beauty. I filled it with some of my own moonshine to get you started. Damn near broke my heart, but...
Thanks, Gramps. I'll be sure and give our friends your warmest regards.
Thought there might have been a couple of items up here, but nope.
Ah, make it all look so easy. Patu and Pator.
In the barn, we're going to get not only parts, but lots of ammo. Like, we're going to get shrapnel rounds for the shotgun. Forget what else there is, but I know there's definitely shrapnel rounds in there.
Cool.
And I think I should go to the church next, and then go to the blacksmith. Just to get that third piece of the spell. I probably could just go to the blacksmith first, but I just want to get the spell piece so I don't forget.
Now, I need to get a hold of some little pieces of paper, kind of like supernatural recipe cards. The blacksmith said he passed one to you earlier, is that right?
Why, yes. In truth, first time I saw you, I thought you were he.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Here, I confess it means little to me, but beware. Only evil comes of such things.
Believe me, you're preaching to the converted, Padre. I got back to the blacksmith's house, but Gramps was nowhere to be seen. From the look of things, he had visitors. They gave him his usual country welcome. Only this time he was missing in action. I figured I'd better find him, and pronto. Now, I'm no expert on this fifth dimension tourism stuff, but I had a hunch my great something or other going belly up in the past wasn't going to do much for my future.
This is where we go to the back of the church, and we're going to have to possess a deadite to access the fourth piece of the spell. And then after we do that, the fifth piece of the spell will be just as easy as just a little bit of backtracking. So we're pretty much near the end of this area. I believe there's ammo up here.
Cool.
Okay.
Patu and Pator. Oh yeah, excellence in the workplace. That's my motto.
Already killed him.
Patu and Pator.
I think I'll go for the hand cannon now. Seeing as we're near the end of the area, just to conserve a bit of shotgun ammo. The only thing with this weapon is they have to be at closer range for it to do the damage you want it to do, to be able to kill him in 1 or 2 shots. Plus the reloading is a bit slow. we've now got a new spell. Rain of Fire, triangle, square, circle, cross. Which we will not be using in this part because it's near the end and we're going to need to possess an enemy. So we're going to need enough magic meter to do that.
Looks like you're out of places to run, Eldritch.
Like a backward child, you can't resist sticking your finger in the electrical socket, can you?
You're up to the elbow already, Einstein. Give it up.
By way of farewell, Mr. Ash, I arranged a little family reunion. One false move, and your not-so-illustrious ancestor goes to his grave without an heir. Some might call that a blessing, but for you...
All right already, I get the picture.
Allow me to join the dots. He dies, you die, which is why you're going to run a little errand for me. I need a spell to send me back through the vortex. Unfortunately, some of our undead friends want it too.
So you want me to slice and dice and bring back the spell, right?
I think that plays to your strengths, don't you? The spell is in 5 pieces. Bring all 5 to me, and I'll spare the blacksmith.
You know something, Eldridge? Your mouth is like my ass. Nothing good ever comes out of it.
Spare me your feeble insults and get to work.
Now we have to do a little bit of backtracking. So we have to go up and find that one deadite that's going to have it. Because we already have 4 pieces. So this is just really backtracking to just get the last piece. I think I'll use that. Don't want to waste any explosive rounds or anything. There he is.
Let's put a little more iron in your diet. Hey, Ugly. I got something that'll clear that right up. Say, Psst. Your maggots are showing. Hey, Ugly. I got something that'll clear that right up. Say, Your pain, my gain. You're stinking up my town. Butt and Ugly decided to have a kid, and guess what? You're the result. Hey, Ugly. I got something that'll clear that right up. Okay, Eldritch. Here's the spell. Now let the blacksmith go.
At last. Now, if you'll excuse me. Clutu, monstro, condo ad revertens.
Hey, Merlin, we had a deal.
Goodbye, Ash. And good riddance.
I'll follow you to hell and back, Eldridge. And back again.
I'm afraid for you that's a one-way ticket. Take one step closer, and my friends kill the blacksmith, remember?
I might not be a smart man, but I know what killing is.
Now this is the spell we're going to have to use to end this area. Triangle, triangle, circle. But the problem is, we do not want to get too close or they will kill him. So it's triangle, triangle, circle. So just want to be enough to grab one of these, but I do not want to go too close.
Obis ad anime.
Oh, I'm just a little out of range. So, a couple of steps. Should be enough now.
Obis ad anime. Hey, how they hanging, Gramps?
Just peachy. You're a Williams for sure. Welcome to the family, fella.
Thanks, but I'm afraid I got some unfinished business on the other side of that vortex.
I understand. Guess a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Thought of making that the family motto.
Sounds swell. Here, I found this for you. I guess now I'll never know what you made out of it.
I'll use it well, kinsman.
Well, so long, old fella. And take care of yourselves, will you, for both of our sakes.
Now, this is the end of the part. Next part, we will be doing Civil War DearBorn. And until next time. Goodbye.